How soon? Luckily, a week passes by. Hello and a very warm welcome to 7Games TV. The console gamers are able for some time already to hunt dinosaurs in the universe. Now finally Propaganda Games has released a PC version. Today on 7Games TV, wander with us through the Cretaceous period. Turok once again was a highlight on the consoles. Today we show you whether the newest part can convince you on the PC. In addition, Lego Indiana Jones is out now. We took a look for you at the demo. And Burnout Paradise rushes with full steam into direction of the PC version. The serial is actually not as old as its main characters, but after all, it's already 11 years old. The last episode was released 6 years ago.
Gentlemen, welcome. I know you thought you were being transferred to another military prison, but there's been a change of plans. You are now under my command. The Army sees you as a bunch of violent reprobates with no future. But I see men who, with the right guidance, could become the best fighting machines the military's ever produced. And that is exactly what I need for Wolfpack.
And what are we, your dogs?
You, step forward. You're Native American, aren't you?
You're a genius.
You're either Cherokee or Kiowa. I'm guessing Kiowa.
And you're lucky I'm in these cuffs, old man.
Some years ago, Turok was a big highlight for the consoles. The newest part of the Turok series was indeed already sold out up to 1 million times. But nevertheless, its top title looks different. Also, the PC conversion bristles with fabulous animated giant dinosaurs and all kinds of primeval forests from the primeval times. Nevertheless, Propaganda Games does not succeed in generating real game depth and long-term motivation. However, for this purpose, we tell you more later. For the story, we play a soldier from the future. His name is Turok, and his job is that he is supposed to track his former boss Kane down.
Officer on deck! All right, ladies. We've only got 30 minutes till we touch down, so I'm only going to say this once. Our target is Roland Kane, leader of the legendary Wolfpack. 3 years ago, Kane went AWOL. No one's seen or heard from him since. We've tracked him down to the colony on the planet below. Now, what they're doing there is not our concern. Our mission is simple. Find Kane and bring him back to Earth, period.
That one actually lives, unfortunately, on a primeval forest planet on which it teems with carnivorous dinosaurians. But he is a good soldier who is not afraid of anything. And so Turok lands with his spaceship anywhere in nowhere, shot down by Kane, who of course does not even think of getting arrested. From now on, it means to look out for everything that rustles in the shrubbery. This is also, in the PC conversion, the main fun of the game. The animation of the big dinosaurs and tooth-showing giant creatures looks soft as butter. We find everything from A to Z, what we know from the history book about Cretaceous period. And of course, at one point an enormous T-Rex comes along the way. But unfortunately, Turok puts the primeval times opponents quite quickly away. There are enough weapons available for that. Those ones are also used then with both hands. Ammunition exits at every corner, so there's no need for Turok to be concerned about that.
Through some of the gear we'll be using once we get planetside. Ever used one of these?
While the large dinos are being knocked out from distance, those small scrambling things can be giving a hiding right here. We are really scared, however, not through the sight, but through the background music, because the sound scenery is hardly to surpass.
Sounds huge. The audio team has done such an amazing job of bringing the creatures to life.
We come up with them in our heads, we say them with our mouth, we do all sorts of crazy things.
The music has to chase that action.
It's a soundtrack that mixes itself based on what the game player is actually doing.
Now I want you to meet Turok.
Turok?
Turok's here to help us track Kane down. He's a former member of Wolfpack.
Yeah, before he screwed him over.
Slade, can it?
He can't be trusted.
Graphically, Turok seems quite unspectacular. The primeval forest regions, or caves in which we are attacked at every corner, look completely unspectacular and arbitrary. The fights with the primeval time creatures resemble themselves constantly. In one word, the optical flair is not really up to date. Once Turok stood for really good action. Today it stands for a lightweight and straight-line story and moderate game fun. Turok once was a real good action game. However, these times are in the past. The PC conversion of the console variant, which is also weak, is a lukewarm, gentle breeze. A lot did not remain from the former action highlight.
I can't believe what I just saw.
Don't think this changes anything. We may be stuck together, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
Well, Turok did not really get very high valuations and had to accept a lot of critique. So we put together some other games that you will find on the shelves now.
After we showed you already the first pictures of the Lego version of Indiana Jones, you may also test the game now. The demo version of Indiana Jones is online. In Lego Indiana Jones, who would have thought that, everything is set in a world full of colored Lego bricks. The conversion worked already in the case of other games' wonders and particularly high sales figures. So there's already a version of Batman and a Lego version from the Star Wars universe. There will definitely not be any PC version of the next hit made by LucasArts. Producer Cameron Sui announced now in an interview with Video Gamer that the hardware problems at the different PC configurations would have been simply too big. However, from his point of view, this will definitely not be an end for the PC as a game platform. Star Wars fans and PC owners will unfortunately go away empty-handed. The developers of Burnout prove that there's also another way. This game will appear for the PC. It is said that they are currently working on a corresponding version of Burnout Paradise. Here, even an amplified online mode is offered. It is not yet known when the PC transformation will be released. Take-Two announced now officially the newest part of the Top Spin series. The game is supposed to appear already at the end of June. The French developers also integrated a new feature into the series. As usual for running games, there will also be a weather change for tennis. Take-Two wants to publish Top Spin 3 for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Originally, this game was a university project. Now it became a real full-price title. Wind Chaser from Germany was finished and makes a quite good impression. In the game, we lead a guild and operate a big sailing boat that moves in the air. On board of the Wind Chaser, the player trains his heroes and recruits new combatants. Basketball fans now obtain fresh supply. Midway Games publishes with NBA Ballers indeed a rather moderate basketball game, which reveals some weaknesses. So the combo system is rather weak and the graphics either looks first class on closer inspection. NBA Ballers Chosen 1 is now available for the Xbox 360 and the PS3.
This was 7Games TV for today. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you next week. I leave you, as usual, with the trailer of the week. Goodbye.